It is if you want to go around in your drawers all day. It's 110 in the shade.
There ain't no shade.
Whippersnapper.
And there I was at Madison Hospital and nobody come to see me. Cousin Will don't come, and Aunt Bertha don't come. Your Aunt Bertha's dead. Well, she wouldn't have come anyway.
We can be cold as a falling thermometer in December if you ask about our weather in July. And we're so bygone stubborn we can stand touching noses for a winter time and never see eyes for why. Want to give you our shirts and what has to go with this. Either cross should happen to die.
So what the heck? You're welcome. Glad to have you with us.
You really ought to give Iowa, Hawkeye, Iowa, Dubuque, Des Moines, Davenport, Marshalltown, Mason City, Kiev, Gates, Clear Lake. Ought to give Iowa a try.
Mr. Squires, I'm interested in a rig for next Sunday, if you could accommodate me.
Then I expect you all to see the man in charge of hiring rigs, who's late as usual. Gregory!
Marcellus?
You son of a gun, you!
Hey, don't call me Greg.
But Greg!
No, it's Harold Hill now. Professor Harold Hill.
But Greg, why didn't you let me know you was coming?
I didn't know I was myself. Besides, how could I know you'd end up in a little tank town like this? You were one of my best students. I taught you all the ropes. You were destined to become one of the pretty big slickers when you were in business with me.
Too many close shaves the way you work, Greg. Besides, got me a nice comfortable girl now. At the top of my boss's knees.
Oh, gone legitimate, huh? I always knew you'd end up in no good.
So what's the new pitch? Greg,
Greg,
you're not back in the band business. Last I heard, you was in steam automobiles.
I was.
What happened?
Somebody actually invented one.
No!
Now, give me the lowdown here, Mars.
Oh, you'll never get anywhere in the band business with these stubborn Iowans, Greg. Besides, we got a stuck-up music teacher here who will expose you before you can get your grip up back.
Male or female?
The music teacher? She's a librarian. Female.
Perfect. That's what I wanted to hear. If she... Ah, you're Mr. Dunlop.
Yep.
Well, friend, either you are closing your eyes to a situation you don't wish to acknowledge, or you are unaware of the caliber of disaster indicated by the presence of a pool table in your community. Well, you got trouble, my friend. Right here, I say trouble right here in River City. Why, sure, I'm a billiard player, always mighty proud to say it. I'm always mighty proud to say it. I consider that the hours I spend with a clue in my hand are golden. Helps you cultivate horse sense and a cool head and a keen eye. Did you ever try and give an ironclad lead to yourself from a three-railed billiard shot? But just as I say, it takes judgment, brains, and maturity to score in any ball-blind game. I say that any fool can take and shove a ball in a pocket, and I call that sloth. The first big road to the depths of staggering day. I say first, medicinal wine from a teaspoon, then beer from a bottle. And the next thing you know, your son is playing for money in a pinchback suit and listening to some big out-of-town Jasper here to tell about horse race gambling. Not a wholesome trotting race, no, but a race where they sit down right on the horse. Like to see some stuck-up jockey boy sitting on Dan Patch, make your blood boil? Well, I should say. Now, friends, let me tell you what I mean. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pockets in a table. Pockets that mark the difference between a gentleman and a bum with a capital B, and that rhymes with P, and that stands for pool. And all week long, your River City youth will be frittering away. Your red men will be frittering away. Their noontime, supper time, chore time too. Get the ball in the pocket. Never mind getting dandelions pulled or the screen door patted to the beefsteak pounded. Never mind pumping any water till your parents are caught with a cistern empty on a Saturday night, and that's trouble. You got lots and lots of trouble. I'm speaking of the kids in the knickerbocker, shirt-tailed young ones, speaking in the pool hall window after school. You got trouble. Folks, right here in River City. Trouble with a capital T and that rhymes with P and that stands for pool. Now I know all you folks are the right kind of parents. I'm going to be perfectly frank. Would you like to know what kind of conversation goes on while they're loafing around that hall? They'll be trying out Bevo, trying out Cubats, tailor-made like cigarette dreams, and bragging all about how they're going to cover up a telltale breath with sense. One fine night, they leave the pool hall, heading for the dance at the Armory. Libertine men, scarlet women, and ragtime. Shameless music that'll grab your son, your daughter with the arms of a jungle, animal instinct, mass hysteria. Friends, the idle brain is the devil's playground. Trouble! Oh, yes, trouble! Right here in River City!
Right here in River City!
With a capital T and that rhymes with P and that stands for pool.
That stands for pool!
We've surely got trouble.
We surely got trouble!
Right here in River City!
Right here!
Gotta figure out a way to keep the young ones moral after school.
Our children's gonna have trouble.
Mothers of River City, heed that warning before it's too late. Watch for the telltale signs of corruption. The minute your son leaves the house, does he rebuckle his knickerbockers below the knee? Is there a nicotine stain on his index finger? A dime novel hidden in the corn crib? Is he starting to memorize jokes from Captain Billy's whiz bag? Are certain words creeping into his conversation? Words like swell! And so's your old man! Well, if so, my friends, you got trouble! Right here in River City!
Right here in River City!
With a capital T and that rhymes with P and that stands for pool!
That stands for pool!
We've surely got trouble!
We surely got trouble!
Right here in River City!
Right here!
Remember the Maine, Plymouth Rock, and the Golden Rule!
Our children's gonna have
Oh, we're in trouble. We're in terrible, terrible trouble. That game with the 15 numbered balls is the devil's tool. Oh, yes, we got trouble, trouble, trouble. With a T. That rhymes with P. And it stands for pool. Did you drop your...
No.
Didn't I meet you in...
No.
You know, I'll only be in town a short while, and...
Good.
drove this late last 4th of July.
It was, Mama, all evening. Mama, a strange man with a suitcase has been following me all over town. Well, I never saw him before.
Well, did he say anything?
He tried.
Well, did you say anything?
Mama, of course not. Now, don't dawdle, Amaryllis. So don't narrate me a little slower, and please keep your fingers curved as nice and high as you possibly can. Now, don't get
Even if you can quote Balzac and Shakespeare and all the other highfalutin Greeks.
Mama, if you don't mind me saying so, you have a bad habit of changing every subject.
I haven't changed the subject. I was talking about the stranger.
What stranger?
With the suitcase may be your very last chance.
Mama, do you think I'd allow a common masher now? Really, Mama, I have my standards where men are concerned, and I have no intention.
I know all about your standards, and if you don't mind my saying so, there's not a man alive who can hope to measure up to that level of albeit. Say, Patrick, no, what do you think, Patrick, for yourself? Out of your Irish imagination, your Irish stubborn, I'm your library full of books.
Well, if that isn't the best I ever.
Deal with this trouble, friends, with a wave of my hand, this very hand. Please observe me, if you will. I'm Professor Harold Hill, and I'm here to organize a River City Boys Band. Oh, think, my friends, how could any pool table ever hope to compete with a gold trombone? Rah, 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 da, 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 rah, rah. Remember, my friends, what a handful of trumpet players did to the famous, fabled walls of Jericho. Oh, billiard parlor walls come a-tumbling down. Oh, a band will do it, my friends. Oh, yes, I said a boys' band. Did you hear me? Oh, River City's got to have her boys' band, and I mean she needs it today. Well, Professor Harold Hill's on hand. River City's going to have her boys' band. Sure as the Lord made little green apples, and that band's going to be in uniform. Johnny, Willie, Ted, and Fred. And you'll see the crash of cymbals, and you'll hear the thunder of rolling drums, the shimmer of trumpets, tam-tara! And you'll feel something akin to the electric thrill I once enjoyed when Gilmore, Liberati, Pat Conway, the great Creator, W.C. Handy, and John Philip Sousa all came to town on the very same historic day. "76 trombones led the parade with 110 cornets close at hand. They were followed by rows and rows of finest virtuosos, the cream of every famous band. 76 trombones caught the morning sun with 110 cornets right behind. There were more than 1,000 reeds springing up like weeds. There were horns of every shape and kind. There were copper-bottom timpani and horse platoon, thundering, thundering all along the way. Double bell euphoniums and big bassoons, each bassoon having his big fat say. There were 50 mounted cannon in the battery, thundering, thundering louder than before. Trumpeters of every kind and clarinets you'd ever find a full octave higher than the score.
Well, there you have it. This has been Community Arts Theater Society's presentation of The Music Man. And it's 11 performances, opening June the 25th, final performance July the 11th. For tickets, call the Pack Box office at 866-4670. I'll be back right after these messages.